Automobile magazine recently awarded the Design of the Year award to the Tesla Model 3. In praise of the car, the magazine wrote, "It's simple and straightforward, perfectly proportioned with minimal extraneous detailing. It has all been done with unmistakably good taste. We have the impression that the studied simplicity of both interior and exterior will let this car age extremely well, that in 10 years it will still look contemporary and beautifully understated." Automobile's Robert Cumberford sat down with Tesla's chief designer, Franz von Holzhausen, to learn more about his approach to the design of Tesla's newest sedan. Von Holzhausen previously created the Pontiac Solstice and was in charge of Mazda design in California before joining Tesla. Here are 4 of the Von Holzhausen's most fascinating quotes from his interview. 1. On the original design brief for the Model 3. It was essentially customer-driven. They saw the Model S as a great car, but there was a desire for something 10 to 20% smaller. We thought the $35,000 price point would work. We wanted 5 seats, more interior space, and to keep the fastback silhouette. 2. What Model 3 shares with the Model S and Model X? For instance, we knew that flush door handles were important, but we simplified the mechanism, so they are not as costly. We kept good aerodynamics for range as well as to make the car sporty. Not silliness, just clean and sporty. 3. On the thinking behind some of Model 3's design choices. To keep the fastback profile, we eliminated the liftgate and used a normal trunk lid. To keep a faster profile, we moved the structure ahead, to make sure the head impact criteria were all met. The big backlight is something we had experience with on the Model X windshield. 4. Why the Model 3 doesn't have a front grille? That was a long time coming. We made the early cars less distinct from rivals but slowly came to the solution of how to keep a premium sports feel friendlier and happier than the luxury S. We changed that car too, modifying 200 to 300 parts when the S was restyled without the painted shield.
The folks at Kelley Blue Book, KBB, are mighty impressed with the new 2018 Nissan Leaf. At the Chicago Auto Show this week, it gave the Leaf an award for being the least expensive car to own over a 5-year period, which is great. But, it begs the question, how did the folks at KBB decide a car that has only been available for 5 days has such a low cost of ownership? Let's dig into that a bit. The operative word in this instance is projected. Kelley Blue Book has taken out its crystal ball and projected how much it will cost to own a Leaf. Your mileage may vary. See dealer for details. The calculus includes such factors as expected depreciation, fuel costs, like electricity, in this case, finance charges, and insurance premiums, together with maintenance expenses, repair costs, and state and local fees. Every new car buyer should do the same thing before signing on the dotted line, of course. However, most don't. They only want to know what their monthly payment will be and whether or not they can take that new car home today. The new Leaf has 40% greater range than the original and more appealing exterior styling. According to Electric Cars Report, it incorporates Nissan's Intelligent Mobility Suite, featuring technologies such as ProPilot Assist, e-pedal, automatic emergency braking and more. Brian Maragno, head of Nissan's EV marketing and sales team, said, "Nissan Intelligent Mobility is about applying the latest technology to set a new benchmark for exciting and safe driving, and the all-new Nissan Leaf delivers on that in every way." In addition to the exhilarating drive, EVs are inherently less expensive to operate than gas-powered cars, and the 2018 Nissan Leaf provides more range, content and technology at a lower MSRP than the previous generation, offering customers more value at a lower price. Even though the 2018 Leaf is priced $690 less than last year's model at $29,990, it has 37% more horsepower and a lot more range, up to 225 miles. In fact, Nissan's e-pedal technology that makes one-pedal driving a breeze, and automatic emergency braking. The Leaf comes in 3 trim levels, beginning with the S. The SV adds adaptive cruise control and both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The top-of-the-line SL comes with additional features like Bose Premium Audio System, blind spot warning, rear cross-traffic alert, intelligent around-view monitor and a portable L1 per liter 2 charging cord. 2 factors that help keep the cost of owning a Leaf low are that electricity costs less than gasoline and the reputation electric cars have for needing much fewer repairs and maintenance compared to their gas-powered cousins. The 2018 Nissan Leaf may not be a Tesla Model 3, but it is a full-featured automobile that starts under $30,000 and is available now, not next month, next quarter, or next year. For some, especially the good people at Kelly and Me, the perfect car for joining the electric car revolution.
Subaru Corporation has selected the Falcon ZX-CE001 all-season tires, the exclusive all-wheel fitment on its 2019 Ascent, the carmaker's re-entry into the large SUV category. According to Sumitomo Rubber North America Incorporated, producer and distributor of the Falcon brand, the 3-row, 7 or 8-passenger Ascent, being assembled at Subaru's plant in Lafayette, Indiana, will hit dealers' showrooms this summer. Subaru will fit the Ascent with 2 sizes of the ZX-CE001-245/16 standard fitment, and 245/50 limited version. The Ascent launches Subaru right back into the hotly contested 3-row crossover segment, one the automaker has not been able to tap since output of the slow-selling Tribeca ended in 2014. David Coletti, Vice President, OE for the Falcon brand, said, "We are very proud to have Falcon tires selected for Subaru's new Halo SUV. It's obvious the Ascent is a very important vehicle to Subaru and critical to its lineup as it becomes Subaru's biggest SUV. We know our Falcon ZIEX line of tires is a perfect match to this vehicle." The ZIEX-CE001 features 4 circumferential grooves that evacuate water effectively and enhance hydroplaning resistance and stability significantly in wet conditions. Chambered tread block corners support even wear throughout the tire's life, and a solid center rip targets excellent handling response.
Even though the Model 3 has officially been in production for over 6 months now, Tesla appears to still be testing the vehicle. Image in video is a Model 3 test vehicle has now been spotted in Halifax, Canada. Tesla appears to have been testing the Model 3 in Canada during this winter, presumably for cold weather testing. 2 Model 3 vehicles were spotted in Montreal last December. Now, another Model 3 vehicle equipped with manufacturer plates from California, potentially the car is one of the 2 vehicles spotted in Montreal 2 months ago, was spotted in Halifax, over 1,200 kilometers east. It does look like the same Model 3 vehicle that was spotted in several other cities across Canada over the last few months, which leads us to believe that Tesla has been testing the car around the country ahead of its official homologation and launch in Canada. Last week, Tesla accelerated its planned expansion of the Model 3 in Canada from late 2018 feet to mid-2018. If it's indeed the same vehicle, the journey to Halifax probably wasn't easy since they would have traveled through New Brunswick and the supercharger network doesn't cover the province yet. But Tesla is planning to add 7 stations in the Atlantic region this year in order to connect Nova Scotia to the rest of the country and the US. The Model 3 test vehicle could still have made the trip using Tesla destination chargers, which are not uncommon in the region, or third-party chargers.